Okay. You're on.
Okay, hi, we're back, and we have most of the beets cut and washed, and I'm going to show you how to wash the beets before we get them ready to put in a pot of boiling hot water. You just scrub the beets really well. I use a little scratcher pad, but try not to break the skin. Just give it a good rub and wash it really well.
The main thing you're trying to do is get all the little stems and brown pieces off, the little roots and so forth, get all the dirt washed off. It's not a real big thing, you just want to have it as clean as you can get it.
And you scrub all around the base where the roots went in, the very top around. You might not be able to get all the black off the top of it, but you do the very best you can. And I find it easier to sort my beets by size. I have the smaller beets, which will probably go into a pint jar a lot better. And then we have the larger beets. It varies in size from small, medium, just a hair smaller than that. And then these are the ones that you'll have to cut up once you get the skins off. I've got a pot of boiling hot water going right here on the stove to put the beets on. I'm going to set this right over here for a minute. And I'm going to move over here, and I'm going to start with the smaller beets first. That way we might be able to get these into a jar a lot quicker.
You got to be careful and don't burn yourself.
So I usually get a stainless steel spoon with quite a big handle, and I go on ahead and I just drop them in there.
You're kind of blanching them, so it's kind of like a tomato. You blanch them and then the skins will slide off of them like a tomato when you're canning tomatoes. Similar.
Okay, so you place them into the pot of boiling hot water. I like to leave them in there for maybe about 5 to 6 minutes. You can check to see, you don't want them cooked all the way through because you still have to put them into a canning jar.
And you don't want a bunch of mush.
So you don't want mushy, to have mushy beets. Beets is considered the poor man's red meat. It's very healthy for your blood, and it carries a lot of iron. So if you're low on iron, this is a really good food to eat, as well as the greens. And if you look inside this bowl, you can see that it's starting to bleed out a little bit, even though the tops are cut. But by trying to cut it a little bit above the beet, it really cuts down on it. And I'm wearing black for a reason, because if you try to wear any other color, try to wear a dark color while you're doing this, or something that you really don't care about wearing, because if not, you're going to have stained clothes. So I'm just going to leave that there for a minute and start boiling them up, and we'll be back.